punishment may fit the crime, but what if the punishment fuels the criminal? The residents of Abbott State Penitentiary know the answer, and will be happy to share it with your alter ego in the suffering, himself convicted of slaying his family. Even he has a dark monster literally living within him, driving him insane. Balancing the revulsion of pitiful monsters and owning up to what Torg may have done leaves a hopeless world where despair's only foe is raw, unnatural selection that canvasses every corner of the prison. Blood-smeared walls, wailing cries for help, and a heaping helping of hauntings keep you on edge throughout. And is there anything scarier than a haunted prison?
Number 4. Alien vs. Predator.
Well, the 1994 Jaguar exclusive was creepy in its own right, with 3 sides to the interstellar comic-based conflict. Most of the sci-fi frights come from the game's technical limitations. Nothing makes noise when it moves, so until you get a motion tracker, the only way you know if you have an alien stalking you from behind is a sharp red flash on the screen, followed by the signature screech. And then, it's already too late. Every corner is an adversary, as a limited perspective offers a tense challenge, a bombardment of blind turns. And no one likes having a facehugger's tongue down their throat.
Number 3.
No matter how many bullets you have, it won't be enough. Sooner or later, and likely sooner, you'll be running or limping away from the hungry undead. In the Resident Evil remake, there's no such thing as a quiet moment in a cleared hallway. Even veterans will shriek as the little familiar garnishes from the original are remixed to stretch out the tension, and never let it go slack. Even if you manage to squeeze some slugs into their brains, there's no way of knowing if they'll rise again as a quick and deadly Crimson Head, one of gaming's scariest and most feared creatures.
Number 2. Fatal Frame 2.
What's more horrific than a haunted mansion? How about an entire village? When twin sisters get separated, the search is on, but as the player of Fatal Frame 2, do you really want to find the answers? Your only way to battle the lethal apparitions is a homely camera, capable of exercising the vilest vision. To be most effective, you have to let the ghouls get as close as possible before snapping their mugs, making Fatal Frame 2 a game that actually rewards you for being spooked. The ghost story is told with an eye for the dramatic and a visual flair that makes it play like an interactive Japanese horror flick. Classy and downright creepy, it materializes at number 2.
Number 1. Silent Hill.
Children, low light, white noise. Who knew that within a single generation, survival horror could be refined to the point of masterpiece? It has the broken glass freakout moments, but the real cuts come from the unsettling anticipation. Your radio blasts static when danger is near, and that danger is often obscured, your meager flashlight barely illuminating faint shadows. Your very tools are instruments of fear. Muddling the picture is a choking Kafka-esque fog twisting everyday scenes, like a school with murderous moppets, into pure nightmares. The multiple endings are so layered in psychological scars that even onions weep. As unsettling today as it was when it was released, Silent Hill has left a legacy of terror, both mental and the kind that goes bump in the night. This is one game that was made more scary by the meager PlayStation hardware, and it's our pick for the scariest game of all time.